Hello everybody and welcome to The Last Craftsman. This is a game by AuraTummyAche and they are an extremely active dev on this one. It's in early access at the moment. They're always on the Discord. They're always doing patches. It's been actively patched since sort of last year when it went early access. I didn't get a chance to play it back then, but now I get a chance to play it in a slightly more developed state, so that's pretty cool. So let's get into a new game, and I am a she-lab. And I always will be. And I am... Turn the character around. I don't know when we're back to the beginning. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6 different hairstyles. I think we'll go with normal speed. I always like to try games out on normal speed, but if you feel that speed is too fast for you, you can change it. I would like blue eyes and hair colour. What can we have? You know what I'm looking for, chaps and chappesses. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Face. Oh, it's all the different mustaches and beards. I think I will have none of those. And then body type. Why are we changing the hair with the body type? That's not fair. But anyway, I'll probably go with the more feminine body type. And let's change the hair about. Oh, you get some extra hairstyles now. Nice. That one's cute. That one's super cute. Don't like any of the rest really. I'm going to go with that one, I think. Gonna keep it purple. Yeah, we're going to keep it purple, I think. We don't want to skip the intro. We want to see that. So I've got the body, the hair, the eyes done. Skin tones can go 3 types of skin tones. And then obviously that's all facial hair, which I don't want particularly. I am not role-playing a dwarf right now. Start. Okay. She-Lab is in the game. No, you took like 2 minutes of character creation. Wonderful. Sometimes there are benefits to a simple character creation. The more complex it is, the more likely you are to spend 2 hours making a character. And then spending the entire game looking at the back of their head. She-Lab is here! Hello there, you must be our new craftsman. Welcome to the cosy little town of Gear Springs. The guild finally assigned us a new craftsman. Everyone in town was very relieved when we got the news. This reminds me of the start to Second Rock. Getting off the train. There's plenty of time for pleasantries later though. I'm sure you want to stretch your legs out after that long train ride. Follow me. I'll show you your new home. Alright, I want to see my new home. I really like the pixel art of like the trees and the train and everything like that. The backgrounds. I'm not so certain on the characters. It's just recently had quite a big visual update. But I feel like some of the proportions are still a little bit out. But anyway, we are in Gear Springs. Gear Springs is a very nice place. So I can tell this has had a lot of work done on it. Is this my place? Well, this grizzly thing is the reason you're here. Oh, okay. The guild probably explained what happened to the last craftsman. He was a nice enough man, but he mostly kept to himself. You could tell he wasn't happy here. One day he just stopped taking contracts, locked himself in his workshop. The guild threatened to revoke his license. The man just snapped after that, tried to level the whole town. Luckily it malfunctioned before it could do much damage. The whole thing blew up faster than it appeared. We never saw him again after that. The guild sent a search party, but they couldn't find any sign of him. Do me a favour and stop by the town every once in a while. Let me know how you're doing. It would put my old heart at ease, knowing that you're not going to follow his example. Aww. Please visit me and tell me you're not about to lose your mind. Okay. Let's keep going. Your workshop is just down this way. I wonder what made that happen to him. Come on, let me move, please. Thank you. So where's my workshop? What's it going to look like? Okay, I got kind of a nice looking house. A bit of a junky junkyard behind there. I need to clean that up. It's not much, but here it is. My granddaughter dusted all the cobwebs out, so it's nice and clean at least. The guild supplied you with a bit of furniture, but it's just the basics. They also sent your Omni tool over, but I let Etta talk me into letting her look at it before you got here. I know I shouldn't have, but she was just so excited about it. She lives in the laboratory at the north side of town, up on the hill. If you want to start working, you'll have to go talk to her. Oh, thanks for giving my tools away. Oh, and before I forget, the request board's broken, so you won't be able to take on contracts until the new one arrives tomorrow. Use this day off to get your bearings and introduce yourself to the town. If you get bored, you can pick up some other projects that the last craftsman never finished. There's a few strewn about all over the place. It might also be a good idea to gather up some materials like wood and stone. You're free to use anything you find, but please leave the landscaping in town the way it is. The town, the area around Etta's lab, and the ruins to the south are off limits for materials. Okay. That about wraps everything up. Don't forget to see Etta up on the hill. Just heading north after you get into town, okay? Right, okay. Thank you, Mayor, for introducing me to all of that. Wonderful. Okay, so what have we got? What can we do? So the Omni tool, in order to gather materials and craft items, you need your guild certified Omni tool. The mayor said he let a girl named Etta look at it, which seems kind of sketchy, but I guess this gives you a good excuse to introduce yourself. She lives in the laboratory at the tippy top of town, past the pond and up the hill. Tippy top of town, I like that. Retrieve your Omni tool from Etta. We have a map. Okay. The Craftsman's Grove, the final resting place of the last craftsman's giant robot. There's a cave. There's a gear forest. Tons of wood together. Oh, nice. A large ancient ruin, as well as the town graveyard. Main town. Most of the townspeople have their houses here. This is so nice. It actually explains things. This is a game that explains things. I like games that explain things. I need it, okay? I try to guess, but sometimes it's like, when I plant this, how many things do I get back from it? When can I harvest this thing? How many days? When I turn the seasons, will everything wilt? Like, there's so many questions, and half the time they just don't get answered, and I just have to find out by losing all my crops or whatever. So, hot springs. Magma flows underneath the town to keep this hot spring nice and warm. Train station. So I figure Etta's lab would be right above the train station, maybe then? It said very, very north of town. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And a large vacant lot. Oh, I wonder who's going to move in there, or whether I can buy it later. But anyway, I think without an Omni tool, we're not going to be able to do an awful lot, to be honest. So we probably had better go and get it. Let's go find Etta. So one thing I would say is that, like, characters like this, they do have a lot more detail than, say, well, maybe a similar amount of detail to, like, Stardew Valley characters. Because I've recently gone back and played a little bit of Stardew Valley, and it's like, yeah, some of the pixel art I've seen since has been a lot nicer and smoother looking. I think sometimes when the characters are just a little bit bigger, then they can just have more pixels in their hair and stuff. You can get a little bit more detail into them, and I think it looks kind of nice. I didn't actually mean to come here, did I? I needed to go to the left. So I imagine all the scrap around here will probably be... What? Who is that we're going to watch on Twitch? Bring back goth boots. Boots still big. I don't know who they are. They're not me. Don't go watch them. That might be the devs channel or someone that they just really like. Old. Okay. This pond is rather rubbish, isn't it? Let's look at the map and see. Do I need to go one more over? Yeah. I'm kind of like, This is definitely like a map that you want to explore. You're like, oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, what's up here? Like, who can I see here? Where can I go? Oh, can I harvest that thing? Yeah. I like that. There's a chest here. It's got a sign next to it. The space is currently unused in the game. No need to keep checking. Please accept these hot dogs as an apology or a tummy ache. I love it. Where's my hot dogs? How do I open chests? Did I get any hot dogs? Where's my inventory? Alright, fine. So, where's Etta's lab then? Up the top, I think. I mean, it said that there was hot dogs, but I don't know how to get them right now. Because I don't know how to use it. There'll probably be tutorials once I get to Etta's place. So let's just do that. So, click on the door. Hello, Etta. You have an awesome ponytail. Why am I not allowed that hairstyle? Why is that not a hairstyle I can have? I would love that hairstyle. I can splice these wires together to save some space. This wheel just isn't right for tool selection. Individual buttons would be far more intuitive. Are you having a little bit of a dig on tool wheels there, or a tummy ache? You know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's do both. This granola bar is actually really good. I should have taken this part apart instead. So we are going to get a tool wheel. Okay. I like individual buttons too. Whoa, oh, I'm out of time. Wow, you must be our new craftsman. You're very punctual. So how was the train ride? Where did all the screws go? The foliage is so nice this time of year. I hope you got a window seat. Ah, it's making the noise again. There, done. Sorry about the wait. I just had to take a look inside one of the guild's precious Omni tools. Don't worry though, I put it back together as good as new. Better than that actually, since I made a few adjustments. Etta, what did you do to my tool? You look down at the device on your wrist. It doesn't look right. So, left mouse button to interact or open. Escape to pause and tab to open inventory. That completely makes sense. 1 to 4 to change tool. Okay. Oh, it's that one magnet again. Not my fault. They put it way too close to the screen. There you go. All it needed was a little blunt force maintenance. If it ever does it again, just give it a good whack. Okay. I'm Henrietta Capgrass, by the way. Everyone just calls me Etta. I'm the scientist around here, so we'll probably run into each other a lot. Pay me a visit if you ever have any trouble with your machinery or tools. They teach you craftsmen how to use them, but they don't teach you how they work. So dumb. A bright red error message appears on one of the modules. Why does it say Oh yeah, about that. I might as well admit it. I lost that one in a bet. Pete said he saw a fish that was 4 meters long in the lake. I told him that was scientifically impossible, but he actually caught the darn thing. Forgive the pun, but the whole thing seemed a bit fishy to me. Oh, Pete's nice enough. You can probably make a deal to get it back. He lives in the upside down ship next to the docks in town. Just don't make any bets with the man. You have finally obtained your Omni tool. The Omni tool is a powerful device that craftsmen affect the environment and affect the environment and gather resources. It has 4 modes: harvest, fish, interact, and place. You can switch between modes by using the mouse wheel, the number keys, or the left and right bumper buttons. Wonderful. This one said that it was only partially controller, like on Steam it said it was only partially controller ready. So I decided to use keyboard and mouse for it, but it looks like it might be more controller ready than it's letting on. Okay, so harvest mode, disabled in certain areas. While in harvest mode, the Omni tool can gather resources from certain objects like trees and stones. Click and hold while hovering. Okay, so we don't have to have different tools for harvesting everything. It's just one tool. Fish mode. That's gone missing. Interact. To open doors, converse with the people, or investigate objects, you need to put the Omni tool into interact mode. Unlike the other modes, interact usually requires you to be close to the object you want to interact with. Okay. And place mode allows you to put down and pick up furniture. Oh, so that's your furniture mode. Right, okay. Some objects can only be placed in specific... I hope we can get back to this. Many objects can be rotated with Q and E. Okay, Q and E to rotate. If you find that objects aren't lining up properly, you can hold shift on the keyboard or triangle on the controller to place them more carefully. Finally, objects can be picked up and put back in your inventory, either right-clicking with the mouse or pressing L2. Okay. Well, like I say, hopefully I'll be able to see that later. So I think interact. Oh, it kind of tells me. Pick up, rotate. Oh, it gives me all the controls. Loving the thought to... This, I think, is probably the difference with a dev that really listens to the community. The community is saying, look, dev, I can't remember like 4,000 different buttons and what they all mean when I'm playing 5 different games at a time. It would be lovely if we could have them on the screen. And the dev went, all right then. And that is wonderful. So I think we probably need to go find Pete, don't we? I mean... So, oh, now look, we've got all sorts of stuff now. We've got an inventory. They have attribute tags, which can be used for crafting, etc. You can view the totals of the tag, filter by tag. Nice. You may have to transfer items to another inventory. Select the items, select the area you want to move into. Using the primary button will transfer all the items you have. And holding down the secondary will transfer one at a time. Okay, I don't know what primary and secondary are. I'm assuming primary is left click and secondary is right click. But we can play around with that probably. Hold shift to transfer all the items you have. And holding down secondary will... oh yeah, sorry. Hold shift while selecting items to quickly transfer them to the first available space. Okay. That's pretty intuitive. That's pretty... Okay, and we've got some crafting things. Modifications. Cool. Angling for answers. So we need... Yeah, that's my quests. Notes. There'll be a mystery dealer, a potluck luncheon on the 3rd and the 5th. A mod sale on spring 6th. Nice. Mabel's birthday. I don't know who Mabel is. So we've got how many people? 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 times 6 is 18. There's about 20 people in town. Okay, that's a very good amount, I feel. The map and then the collection. So this has gone from like just the map and the notes to all of this just by speaking to Etta. So that's wonderful. We haven't found any items yet at all. That's fine. Hello. Hey yo, Craftsman, we need your help over here. Follow me before Tom blows a gasket. Who's Tom? Why are they blowing a gasket? Yeah, I'm definitely liking so far some of the decisions that are being made in this game to make it easy to play. Not having to rely on your memory all the time for buttons is a really big one that I am very happy about. Oh man, we're totally going to get blamed for this. Calm down, I found the new Craftsman hanging out in front of that weirdo science lab. They can probably help us. That's a good idea. Hey, can you use your Craftsman tools thing to clean up this rock? Someone put paint on it. They're trying to frame us. Switch your Omni tool into harvest mode and click on the rock to clean off the graffiti. You can hold the button down and you don't need to be near it. Okay. So let's go into harvest mode. And go zzz, zzz, zzz. Whoa, I just meant clean up the paint, but that works too. No rock, no evidence. Thanks, dude. We really owe you one. And now I know how to harvest a rock. Wonderful. I can also harvest a tree. I don't know if I meant to be doing that around here, though. I could clear up the pond. I don't know if I should really be doing that, though. Maybe I'll do that later. In the meantime, I need to go and find Thomas, who is apparently by... I don't know, actually. Lives in a upside down house. Upside down boat. I don't know which area that would be, though. Craftsman's Guild. Maybe he's just to the south then. Let's have a look at the area to the south. I think we need to look there. They did tell me where he was, but I wasn't listening, so that's my fault. Alright, let's see. I know I'm looking for an upside... Oh, alright, it's right here. It's right here. Pete! I need to be in interact mode, don't I? So that's number 3. Pete! Hi! I love your yellow suit. Your yellow, like, waders. I think they're waders, aren't they? That's what a fisherman would be wearing. Waders. So, yeah. Ahoy there, craftsman. I know why you be here. The blue is calling to ye, but I be in your way. The little red lass let me nab that fishing component off your machine there. Don't worry, I'm ready to part with your precious gizmo if you can complete one simple task. Okay. Give me back my fishing thing. I need it. You got various rods here. Bring me a fish. How am I supposed to do that without my fishing gizmo? I reckon you already noticed the conundrum. How do you get your hands on a fish without catching it? Aye, fishing's more than just swinging a rod. A wee barb can hook a fish, but you need a sharp mind to catch it. This guy is utterly insane. Any fish will do. So long as your gizmo says it's a fish, it'll count for me. Get it however you can, but it won't have nothing to do with the water, that's for sure. If you prove to me that you have what it takes, you'll have earned the right to call yourself a fisherman. So I guess I'm going to need to find one, steal one. Get one out of his fish tank. What? I can't just steal one out of the fish tank. Man, what about your fish rack there? Is there one in the well? Mod shop. How am I going to get a fish then? I wonder if it says anything in my notes. Maybe there's a different way to acquire a fish. Can I speak to people? There you are. I was going to meet you when you got off the train, but my grandfather told me the wrong day. I'm Jessica. The mayor is my grandfather, and I'm trying to take over some of his responsibilities so he can relax a bit. You dusted my house. Officially, he's the mayor, but unofficially, you should come to me with any problems. Man's in his 80s. Should be retired by now. I'll just talk to you at the moment. I've got nothing to gift you. It's really nice to have a craftsman again. The last one was just the worst. He'd deny contracts all the time if they weren't detailed enough, and throw a fit if none of them fit his specifications. A real arrogant jerk. The kind of thing might fly in the big cities. But small towns like this require someone with people skills. Okay. I mean, there's a couple of bins around. It wouldn't be the first time I'd found a fish in a bin in a game. No. Doesn't seem to be that's how I do it. Okay. There's a note on the shed. It reads, a pipe to nowhere can seem a bit pointless. This shed is my castle. But where's my princess? Requires secret items. A ruby and 8 stone. Okay. I see, so deliveries can be completed by dropping items into the space with the dashed line. You can also shift click the items you want to deliver to immediately move the required amount. Only items that fulfill the requirements are able to be delivered. The requirements are listed with either a check mark for complete requests and an X for incomplete requests. Once all the requirements are met, you can submit the delivery and receive your reward. That's pretty cool. So those newsstands don't really work for anything at the moment. I feel like someone needs to give me a fish. I haven't seen any shops. Then again, like, yeah, can I buy a fish? I want to check that first. I don't seem to be able to buy anything either. Everything here is dead. Don't seem to be able to, like, do much in the way of... Okay. What a little puzzle. Walk around a bit, talk to a few people. Yo, you're the new craftsman, huh? My name's Paul. I don't have much need for craftsman services, but it's nice to meet you anyway. Before I moved here, I was a real nomad. I'd ride around the country on my motorcycle just to see what life was like in other places. I had a nasty fall off the bike one day and it really changed my perspective. That close call made me think maybe there's more to life than watching other people live. So here I am, settling down and seeing what it feels like to plant some roots for myself. I've had 2 motorbike accidents. One, I was going down, both at slow speeds actually. One, I was going down the road past parked cars. I had complete right of way and a car tried to do a U-turn without seeing me. The second one, I was stopped at a roundabout waiting for my gap and the car behind me just didn't see me. And again, decided just to ram straight into the back of me and push me onto the roundabout. Luckily both times I was absolutely fine. The bikes weren't fine. I was fine. And that's the main thing. We have a general store here. I wonder what they sell. Let's go and have a little look. So what do you sell, Mr. General Store? Haldo, friend constructor. I'm Rufus. Come to my shop often, yeah? Let's have a look what you sell. Paprika, salt, various bee melons. Wow! Bee melons. Mech carrots, bat peppers. Oh, interesting, cool looking things. You have a cellar. Can I go in your cellar? No. Sucks. Can I go in your fridge and see if you've got any fish in there? No. Okay. But I mean, buying one would be absolutely, completely fine, right? Buying, finding, taking a quest in return for... Let's see the mayor. Well, the mayor's place is fancy. Mayor, you have a fancy place. Can I read your diary? I love reading diaries in games. It's nice that you can go in all the rooms. There's no like, you're not good enough friends to go in their room. And it's like, oh, well now I can't hand my quest in. Thanks. What's this then? A couple of people's just general houses, I think. Dog crates and things in there. So far I haven't been able to like raid any shelves, but there's not been much to raid yet at all. But that's okay. But I found the general store. That's always good, right? There's a big dumpster here. Why would there be such a big dumpster and I can't do anything with it? But apparently I can't, so that's fine. The Dragon's Nest. Oh my goodness, this place looks amazing. I need to go in there right now. Hi. There, hello. It's nice to finally see a new craftsman in town. Hello, Star Dragon. I'm Star Dragon. I sell herbal supplements. You should stop by sometime. Looking forward to seeing you around. You sell tectonic tea, herbal tea, and invigorate tea. I mean, did we... No, we definitely did check, and he didn't have, like, a fisherman's shop. We've got some vending machines here, and a clothing vending machine. Okay, that's nice. Maybe in future they would take that away and have, like, something else instead. So this is my house. I haven't actually checked in my house. What if I already had a fish in here? We've got some granolas. Oh, I see. So we still don't... Oh, right, they didn't need a ruby and stone. That was what I had. Okay. And my dresser, so I could maybe put clothes in there, I'm guessing. So we certainly don't have any fish in there. There's my post box. So congratulations on being selected as the new Craftsman of Gear Springs. Municipal leadership has explained that delivery mechanisms were damaged during the recent incident. Due to these circumstances, you'll be given a short grace period before guild evaluations will begin. Please take this time to acquaint yourself with the citizens and take stock of local resources. Craftsman Guild Administration. P.S. While not part of your normal duties, we provided you with some seeds to verify the integrity of the soil in Gear Springs. The soil should be rich in nutrients and require no human interaction in order to bloom. Remember to select the seeds in your inventory and set your Omni tool to place mode. You do not need to report the results. We will observe remotely. Have some straw beet seeds. Alright then. Well, let me do a bit of planting then. Maybe over here. So let's get my straw beet seeds. We need to be in place mode. So that was number 4, wasn't it? Placing. Straw beet seeds. There we are. That was actually pretty easy. You know what? I'll do rows like that because I've got 10 of them and it'll just look stupid otherwise. Okay, so that was pretty easy and good. So do I need to water them or anything, or just harvest item? Fish interact. Play. I mean, no, it seems like not, I guess. Let me just check that letter again, see if I can. Hang on. Can I read my red mail? No. Inventory, crafting, mods, notes, calendar, friends. So we're starting to meet people, which is nice. Map and collection. So no, you can't go in and read previously read mail. That would be a really nice thing to have, I would say. So let's do a little bit of gathering with the rest of our day, I guess. We've got new tags that we're finding all the time. Roaded pieces of metal. I feel like this would be a really good time right now to just tidy up the farm while I have a bit of time left. The Omni tool seems to have some energy here. I'm figuring that that will probably regenerate as I sleep. It'd be very nice if I've got a game where you don't have to water crops. It's got a bit more... It does have a sandrock feel. Like, the fact that you've got, like, sort of you're a craftsman and you've got commissions and things like that. And that obviously makes it quite dear to my heart. I love being, like, the builder, effectively. Or the craftsman as it is in this. I just feel like it's just a bit different, isn't it? Because everything is, like, farming, farming, farming. So if you get one where you're a craftsman or a carpenter or something like that, something a little, or even a shopkeeper, just gives you that little bit of differentness. I know that's not a word. Don't judge me. Alright, so maybe it's time to go to sleep soon. I think I need to get some more of this scrap metal. I don't think that giant springs have a place on my farm, to be honest. But yeah, I'm struggling to find this fish, though. Like, what am I supposed to do to get this fish, eh? I'll find it eventually. Quite often, the best time to find something is when you're not looking for it. So we'll just not look for it, and it'll probably make itself known. I'm going to try... I didn't do it before. I felt a bit bad. But I'm going to try and harvest this fish tank. Orange. You can filter by things that are orange. I kind of like that. I'm like, I needed to find this orange thing. I remember it was an orange gem, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, I need this green thing. I need a gem. I need gold. I need copper. I need a fancy thing. I need a fluffy thing. I love it. What can I use for fuel? Oh, I'll click on the fuel tag. Liking that. Like, there's some really, really cool game mechanics in this. I'm very, very happy with them. I'm very, very happy with the way it explains itself. Like, the only thing that I would say that I would like to see in this that isn't in there already is being able to go back through mail. Like, can I click on there and please go into my red mail? That would be really nice. And it's not... Can I get out the back there? There's all this rubbish in my backyard. I want to see if I can get... Is there a back door? Because, like, that's going to drive me mad having to look at that. Not be able to clean it. Can I jump over the back? Can I get in the back here? No. Oh no. I need to get in there. Sort it out. Yeah, I think we should go to bed though. Because there might be things that reveal themselves to us in the morning. I'll see if the strawberry things have grown overnight. Just make sure that they don't need watering. Okay, so I think the request board will now be fixed. I'm not sure where it resides. Hey, I've got a new letter. Okay, dear Craftsman, if you aren't too busy, you should join us for the bi-weekly Potluck luncheon. June and I hold it every Tuesday and Thursday between 11 and 5. We cook some food ourselves and the rest is made by other people in town. My husband's seafood recipe is always the favourite. You'll have to bring a dish of your own, but then you can dig in. It's a great way to try new foods, so we hope to see you there, Susie. Well, I don't know how to make any dishes of my own, but maybe I could take one of those survival bars that's in my inventory and swap it for some better food. Well, let's take my granola bar. And see if I can swap that for some better food at the potluck. Maybe at the potluck I'll be able to find some fish. And it does look like those are growing. So I feel like maybe there is no watering mechanic in here. Which in a way is kind of cool. You plant them, they grow. Alright then, so let's oh, it's not till 11. Wow, I've got loads of time to do other things till then. So yeah, maybe we could carry on working out how to get a fish. Hi. Here's the request board. Be sure the post is stable, dear. We don't want this one getting destroyed too. If another giant robot attacks, I don't think the posts are ever going to be deep enough to stop it. Not with that attitude, they won't. Well, Craftsman, your little vacation is over. Time to get to work. This is the new delivery system. Every day, the citizens will post new requests on the board. The requests can be for an exact item, but they're usually a little more vague. If someone doesn't provide specifics, it's up to your discretion to find the most suitable items. You can take up to 5 requests at a time, but they all have a deadline. I'm sure the person will understand if you miss it, but do try to be consistent. Once you've gathered the items needed, you can place them in the delivery box to complete the request. Each completed request is reported to the Craftsman Guild. The gold will immediately be added to your account, but your standing with the guild updates at the end of each day. Okay. Good to know. That explanation was for me. I just wanted to make sure I remembered it all. I've kept a backlog of requests since you got here, so the board's already filled up for you. Good luck, Craftsman. We're all counting on you. What's my cook? Okay. Make me some storage. Items with at least container 2. Tiger squash. You've got 5 days. Tiger squash, straw beets, and bat peppers. I could grow those. Pretty sure. And then fish. I don't know about the fish. Pot control. out. I don't know. Let's just accept them all and see if I can do them. Trying to work out what I can and can't interact with. Okay, I'm going to the fisherman's house and I'm going to bust up his fish tank. Nope, can't do it that way. Okay, I need to get in the door. What do you mean you open at 8? Rubbish. So none of the... I was thinking the quests might give me a fish in return, but I don't think they do. Right. Check out those fishing rods. No, let's check out your... No, you don't have a shop yet. Okay. Interacting with everything. Doesn't look like you'll sell me a fishing rod either. Doesn't look like I can... I'm thinking outside the box, okay? And outside the box means things like... Lockers, no. Boots, hats. Fish in a bottle. Ship in a bottle even. No. I haven't been to everywhere yet, so... Nope. Well, I have looked at everything around there and nothing seems to work. That's fine. I'll try and see if I can gather some of these barrels or anything like that. Doesn't seem like gathering really works in this area, which is not entirely surprising because it's town. So town, you can't gather. So I'm thinking of maybe just checking out some of the other areas around the place and seeing like what I can find. So am I allowed to do... Yes, I am allowed to harvest around here. Looks like all the fish are dead right now, to be honest. This looks like a pond, so... Let's see if I can clear it. Oh, 96. That's going to take horrendous amounts of energy. So what I'll probably do is give that a little try every time I come past it. I'll probably eventually get sorted out. Yeah. So far, no sign of a fish. I've tried many, many tactics. I've tried basically all the shops I found. I mean, there is a lake down to the south. I could give that a try. See where it is. So, yeah, I just need to... A cave full of ores and stones and a large forest with tons of wood to gather. We could go around the forest and have a look around there, see if there's any way that I could get a fish around there. There's a pond here, which is also full of junk. I don't know where fish would even come from here, because it's everywhere is just full of junk. So how do I get out to the deer forest? Here we are. Let's have a look around. Yeah, again, not really many fish in the ocean. So who lives here on vacation? Don't know when I'll be back. So it looks like there will eventually be some kind of blacksmith. flowers and things I could probably... Sap bell. See, the clue is probably something like the fact that anything with a fish tag will count. So maybe if it's like a seafood dish at the potluck. So let's try and run to the potluck. Oh, I'm like halfway across town right now, which is super annoying, but... It's interesting. Is this the Gear Forest still? Right, here's town. So I need to go to the mayor's house. No, that's not it. It's up here, isn't it? That isn't looking like there's a potluck there. Oh, did they say it was on Tuesday and Thursday? Hang on, let's look at my calendar. Next to the general store. Okay, let's try the trader next to the general store then. The mysterious trader next to the general store. Sounds like they might have a fish. You never know. Hello, mysterious trader. Stir fry. High demand for old. Meat and vegetable. Embryo. Pets. Wow. You're expensive. Sells rare items for a steep markup, but he's also looking to purchase specific items for double value. Every week he sells different items, so it's always worth a look. What, anything that's old? Hard. Gold. That's cool that it does search by tag though. That's really, really good. But no, there's nothing there, sadly, that has any kind of fish in it. Try these vending machines. They don't have anything in them. Try here. The new craftsman then, I'm Dr. Moth. Please try not to injure yourself on the job, no offence. But as a doctor in town, I hope we don't see each other too often. This is full of stuff to do. My goodness. Business has been slow lately, which is actually good for a doctor. I might have you to thank for that. Now that we have a craftsman in town, Beck's panic attacks have stopped. Okay. You do not have a store or anything though. Okay. There's remedies, but you can't get any remedies, seemingly. So still no way to get a fish. What's this place? Have I been in this place with the gnomes? I think I have, yes. You don't seem to be able to just steal things off other people. Which is probably quite nice. What's that? Luz. Oh, it's a TV. Right, okay. Oh, this is an interesting garden. It's like they've got a greenhouse in here. Wow, that's what those bee melons look like. Alright then, can I see all of my quests? Yes. Rufus's seafood. Yeah, you need to find some way of getting a food item to drop off. Snacks won't cut it. So, yeah, how am I going to get food then? I can craft a chest, a bed, a wooden chair, and a wooden table. The vending machines don't seem to work. Go look in the mod shop. Because the seafood is definitely going to have a fish tag, isn't it? So it's definitely, you go to the Potluck and you get the fish tag. Hey, am I glad to see you? I'm Beck, owner of Beck's Tech. I sell all the modules you could possibly need for your craftsman-like duties. Which I'm very excited to finally say. The last craftsman disappeared right before we moved here. I haven't been able to sell a thing. I was worried that I was going to have to dip into the kids' college funds. Don't tell them I said that. Anyway, feel free to browse. I restock new merch every morning. So you can check again tomorrow if nothing catches your eye. Let's have a look. Extra fish when harvest... And a small chance to find extra fish when harvesting materials. That might get me a fish. Reduces the chance you will catch garbage. Decreases the amount of hits necessary to harvest materials. Increases your maximum weight limit by 50. So at the moment, no. Later on, absolutely. Ugh, so now my next thing is, how do I get a food item? So it's like, this is now my next puzzle. One day I'm going to join a real band. There's just no way to make it as a musician here. I want big crowds to show up and see me play. Until then, I'll just keep practicing with Thomas. This game is so full of stuff and people to talk to, and they all seem to have stories and stuff. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused as to... I was going to just take a snack, and now it's like, snacks won't cut it. And I'm like, oh. Am I going to get an actual... Oh, hang on. Here's some hot dogs. Haha. I take the hot dogs. Hot dogs are not a snack, right? I take the hot dogs to the potluck. From the potluck. Yeah, okay. That might work. I get the seafood. The seafood counts as a fish. Give that back in, and that's the way that works. Okay. Let's have a look at my notes then. So those two, I think, again, we're waiting for that tomorrow. I want to make a chest. I want to get some bat pepper and tiger squash seeds. Right, so let's go down to the general store. Bat pepper and tiger squash. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Probably. I never know where I'm going in this game. Which, considering it only has, like, tiny parts of the map, I don't know why that would be, but... Okay, so I'm getting an idea. I've got a plan in my head of what's going to work here. Those hot dogs were there for a reason, weren't they? Get me started on all those quests. General store, general store, general store. It's going to shut, isn't it? It's like 4:30. Get in there on time. Right, so we need some bat pepper seeds. How many do I need? Just one. Let me just check the notes again. So I need 2 bat pepper and 1 tiger squash. So I need 1 more bat pepper seed. Okay, lovely. And then what else do I need? I need to make a pot. Or somehow acquire a pot. Make a chest. Get 10 fish. And, oh, 3 tiger squashes. Oh, I need 3 more tiger squash then. Okay. Back to my farm to plant those then. And then I can have a look around and see if I'm going to be able to make myself a pot. And also see if I can make myself a container. Pot might be something I have to go and find. I'm not sure on that one. Hi. Oh, it's another grown-up. I wanted the craftsman to be a kid like me. My name's Mabel. I have to go play now. Bye. Okay. Mabel's mom, Susie, I'm thinking. Oh, hello, I'm Susie. My husband owns the general store here, but I mostly just take care of the kids. It's nice to meet you. Okay, so Mabel is a kid, and Susie is a stay-at-home mom to Mabel and possibly another kid. Clear this area up a bit, don't I? I don't know whether it'll respawn over time, though. Right, so I've got a bit of planting to do here. I need to be in place mode. Oh, I am in place mode. Okay, so. Okay, and then let's put in the fat peppers. And that will do. I'm going to use escape constantly to try and get out of things, but, you know, that's just the way it works. That's just the way I roll. Okay, so it seems to give like a bell at like 6 o'clock just to remind you it's getting into the evening, I think. Gonna roll around and see if I can find more stuff to gather. So I don't know whether when the game does have something in that place, whether we'll still have an ability to get the hot dogs. But that's for a future person to worry about. I'm really hoping that the hot dogs will be accepted at the potluck. I'm proud of myself for working it out if that does end up being the way it works. And then I get some seafood and I take that over to the fish guy. The fish guy gives me my fishing rod back, and then I can fish. And then I can get the 10 fish for my board quest. And everything will be good. Alright, so I wanted to go and see if at my crafting table, which I think is inside, right? Do I have a crafting table here? Wooden table. A wooden chest. 30 wood. So I've crafted a chest that has container 3, so that should be ample. But I don't seem to be able to make a pot. So for a pot, I would either have to find one. I would either have to digging near the river. Can I dig near the river? Maybe I'll work on the pot tomorrow. So far what we have worked on is the potluck and the fish. I've got a plan for that. The closet space one we've done. The gustashi for family we have planted. The fish we can't do until we've done the fish quest. The soup fiend quest, we've planted it. And then it's just working out the pot. That's the only thing that I really need to work out. So I think we'll go to bed and sleep till tomorrow. Time is flying when I'm playing this as well. And that is another indication of something that's really grabbing my attention. So yeah, I'm super like impressed with this game actually. Start new day. We're on the 3rd. Seems to be raining today. Craftsman, you need to come to the lab urgently. I have something very important to show you. Okay. Well, I guess I could do that. These all seem to be growing nicely, I think. Interesting rain sounds. I learned something the other day. I don't know if I'm going to ruin life for you guys by telling you this, but apparently the majority of rain sounds that you hear in like films and stuff is a recording of someone frying bacon. Fat sizzle sounds enough like rain that they can add it in as a rain effect. Alright, I don't know if the lab will be open this early. Oh, I think do I have to go one more across? Yeah. Cat Brass Inc. She also has a cool junkyard. Well, 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 look who finally showed up. Alright, Craftsman, I've created a new invention just for you. I call it the Researcher. The name is pending. The Craftsman Guild taught you how to construct a few basic objects, but people get bored of the same old wooden chests all the time. With this new invention, you can break items down into their core components and use that data to discover how to craft new things. Oh, awesome. Pete already put a worm in it. He thought it would be funny if I found it crawling around in there. Aye. Well, the joke's on you this time, old friend, because that's what you're supposed to do. As tragic as it is, that little worm is now a historic first step into a new scientific domain. This little baby's going to be your new best friend, Craftsman. Second to me, of course. For proprietary reasons, I can't allow it to leave the lab, but feel free to use it to your heart's content. I've already made him his favourite snack. Feed this to the Researcher and see if he likes you. Okay, so using the Researcher is the key to your success as a craftsman. Items can be placed into the Researcher to be consumed. For every item consumed, you'll gain valuable data about the tags on those items. This data can be used to unlock new crafting recipes. To unlock new recipes, select Discoveries at the top of the Researcher. Each craftsman rank has dozens of new recipes to unlock. These may be for machines to refine items, furniture to decorate your house, or new materials, all of which will be useful for fulfilling your guild contracts. Discovering a new recipe will use up your data though, so you need to feed the Researcher lots of items in order to unlock them all. Alright, let me at it. Let me at it. Is this it? Right. Research lumber. Maybe not that many. It did tell me how to feed one at once. It was a secondary button, wasn't it? There we are. Research! Nom! It nommed it. Discoveries. Oh, if I put a certain amount of gold in, a certain amount of stone and fuel in. Okay. Let's get some stone in there and see what this machine is. Throw it in. Throw some more wood in. I can always get more, can't I? Alright. I've learned a campfire. And a fueled furnace. Yes. 4 into bars. I've learned an ocarina. And a wooden fence. Oh, that looks like it could be a pot. Let's get some more stone and put it in then. If we get some more stone from outside. I can't get the stone around the lab, so I'll just have to go back to my... Oh no. Yeah, back to my farm for now, and then I'll go to the Potluck when it's open at 11. I like the Researcher. It's very cool. Oh, there's a nice big rock up here. Let's get that. I think that might be how I make my pot, so... Very much like to get that researched if I can. I've already got some stone points, so I will grab the stone out here, chuck it in and see if it's enough. There's one more over there actually. Let's grab that. I'd rather not have to come back if I don't have to, so I think that's probably enough stone. But yeah, I'm going to be like researching everything. Alright, I need to know how to make this and how to make that and how to make everything. I thought it would be more annoying than it is because it's attached to the scroll wheel to go between the fishing and the placing and all that. It's actually not too bad to remember at all. I thought it might be a bit like annoying not to be able to go through doors when you had the wrong mode selected, but if I click and it's in the wrong mode, I just scroll a couple of times and then I click again. It seems absolutely fine, to be honest. Alright then. Nom those datas. Okay, so piece of furniture. Learn. A clay pot. Lovely. That's exactly what we need. Furniture, material. I see. So this is my rank. So at this rank, I can have these things. Fluffy. Paper. Container and wood. So if I make a few, like, yeah, so if I get containers, I can learn new containers by feeding it containers and getting container tag. I'm loving these tags. I think they're really interesting. They're just... because they're put in a way that works. They're not put in a confusing way. It just works. And I've not seen this before anywhere else. It's like a mechanic I'm not familiar with, and yet it's a nice mechanic. It's nice to work with. Enjoying. Much else enjoying. Snack for the researcher. Well, I'll feed it its snack then, shall I? Kinda handy. But is there anything with like iron? What is under the tags for iron? Iron and ore. And copper and ore. Is there anything wanting ore? Moment. Metal. But they don't have metal tag on them, do they? No, but the corroded plates have a metal tag. So I'm going to put those in, if I can. And then I might be able to discover something that's got metal. What have we learned? A folding chair. Only there's more materials. Most of the machines I've managed to learn now, so that's really good. Plant, spiky. I don't know when I get spiky. Paper, blue, white. I've got a little bit of gold, but I would need to get more of that, I think. But yeah, we did a really cool thing. So now I can make pots, which is something that's been asked of me, which is really cool. So do I go back and make a pot? Let's go back and see what a pot requires. It's a little while until the potluck opens. I'm so into this game, it's not even funny. How cool is this? Let me know if you want more of this, because I would be willing to play more. I have to see if you guys like it. I imagine the problem sometimes is you can have a game that's super amazing and cool and fun like this. And this is super fun. But it doesn't market well. And if it doesn't market well, I'm not big enough to push it myself. So if it's got really good marketing on it, people will come and watch it. If it doesn't, then it's not always the case. Oh man, I could have crafted it over there, look. Clay pot, I need 30 stone. Okay. That should be easier to collect on my farm, to be honest. There's much else stone around here. And things in this don't seem ridiculously impossible to get either, or ridiculously hard to do just to make the game longer. I'd rather have a game that was short and super fun than a game that was really, really long, but you had to grind all the time. Like Wildflowers, for example, was amazing for that. You never felt... Well, sometimes I probably could have made life easier for myself, let's put it that way. If I'd known about certain things in the game and how they worked, it would have made my life a lot easier. But even so, I never felt like there was much grinding to do in that game. And there was always lots and lots of fun to be had. So I wouldn't have cared how short that game was. I would have recommended it, because I don't have the time to play a ton of games. Well, I do, because obviously I'm doing them on camera and everything, but like, I don't have the time to play as many games as I would like to play compared to how many games are out there. And so my time is precious to me, and then having it wasted by a game is not great. So games need to be fun. Doesn't matter how long they are, as long as they are fun. I will be like, yes. Okay, we're at 11:30 now. I'm taking my hot dogs to the potluck, and let's hope that that works. Maybe they'll kick me out because they don't like hot dogs or something. So I'm hoping that it is in the main hall. In the town hall. It looks like people are going to the potluck, so yes. I think so. And I'll carry on getting the stone together. Oh, please do tell me it's in here somewhere. Ah, let's look at my calendar and see if it tells me where it is. Susie and June. Oh no. I've got till 5 o'clock to know where it is. Susie is general store. Why did I not pay more attention to where this thing was? No. Doesn't seem to be there. I'm not amused at all with this. Oh, it's in the square. Okay, okay. I think I see. Yes, finally we have a craftsman in town. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you. My husband and I have a lot of things that we need done. Can I do the... When I heard the Becks were moving into town, I hoped that they would have a child around Mabel's age. I don't know if being around older people all the time is good for her development. At least her and Thomas get along well. Well, we're visiting the potluck. Oh, here we are. I can put one of my hot dogs on there. Five food tags for one. There we are. Take an item. You've given a dish to the potluck, so you can select someone else's dish in return. Grilled fish. The pinnacle of cooked seafood. So now I have a fish tag thing. I can take that up to the fish guy. Phew, I'm glad I found it. And he will give me my fishing thing back. And then I can catch fish. Hopefully. Hello, fish guy. Here you go. Fish tag. Deliver. Aye, ha ha ha, you did it. I knew you'd figure it out. I hope the experience was as enlightening as I intended. Ye craftsmen often need materials to do your job. Sometimes it be a specific item, but most of the time it can be any item with a specific attribute. You may find some unexpectedly convenient ways to get your job done with some creative solutions. Not to mention, creative solutions tend to be more fun than the normal ones. Enough chewing your ear off though, here's the techno junk you wanted. I look forward to seeing what you do with it. Unlocked fishing! Woohoo! Let's try it then. Let's see if we can like go here and fish. I mean, this place looks kind of full of junk, but... Allowed to fish in town? It wouldn't surprise me because fishing isn't really allowed in town. Okay, so we could continue actually getting our pot ready, couldn't we? We've got 25 stone and I only need like 30. Oh, my energy's gone. Oh, no energy for the day. Oh dear. What happened there? Am I allowed to eat this? Did I eat all the hot dogs now? No, just one of them. Okay, and that filled up my energy completely. Wonderful. Why has my energy for the... Okay, well I could try fishing then. Is it broken or something? Okay, I have to stun it. I found a tin fish. That's fine. I need 10 of any fish. Or at least 10 tag of any fish. So that one has how many? 1 fish tag. Ooh. A green dragonfish. I have found the green tag. Tin fish times 2. So that dragonfish, it has 3 fish tag on it. So now I only need 5 more fish tag. So big fish count more. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but like I'm just trying my best. I'm hoping for the best. But yeah, I wish I knew why I couldn't like get any more rocks or anything today. That looks huge. That's fish 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. So let's go throw those in the box then. I don't think I can make a pot yet though, can I? I think I might need to wait till tomorrow for that one. Because I don't have enough stone. Maybe I do. Yeah, I did. Okay. So now I have a clay pot, I think. So I can put both of those into the... where is it? Into the bin by the request board. Or, you know, I could just, like, try and fish in the request board, because that's totally going to work. How do I throw stuff in there? Oh, there we are. Cool. Money for me. Lovely. Can't do any of these because they're not grown yet. I don't think, anyway. So the urn, the pot, deliver that one. So that was 100. Fish. $407 guild points. So these guild points are going to be great for me. So I might be able to take more contracts now. Let's have a look. 4 tin fish. That'll be fine. 2 water weed. I don't know where I would get water weed. Cute items. I need a bed. I could do that. Absolutely. And shiny. Pretty sure those tin fish are shiny, so I could just catch some of those. Wonderful. Let's do some more fishing then, I guess. I wonder if I'm just not allowed. I'm allowed to fish here, but I'm not allowed to get rocks here. That might be why that's blocked off. Because are we outside Etta's lab? Tinfish number 1. I'm going to need quite a few of them, I think. But I need 4 of them for the fishing quest, and then I need a few for the shiny quest as well. But I might be able to find something else shiny. I'll have a look in my inventory and see what I've got. That's great for if we need fish for something, but it's not the tin fish that we need, sadly. I don't think there's a rock mechanic in this, so I think we're okay just to keep hold of it. Man, I keep getting all these really good fish. But then again, if I ever need a fish tag for the researcher, then that'd be fine. Wow, that was a massive thing. What was that? I'm not finding many tin fish though. Much as apparently there's an overpopulation of them. Getting loads of them. That's amazing. It's all the tin fish. I thought they would have been one of the more common ones because they're not very big like on the fish tag. But I've caught about 1. Maybe I need to move. That's always my answer. It's like, I clearly need to move. Go somewhere else. See, I can gather again here. That's what it was. There we are, tin fish. Lovely. 2 out of the 4 I need. A bit too late on that one. I was too busy not paying attention. Three. I need 4, and then I'll look around in my inventory and see if anything else has a shiny tag or whether I need to catch some more of these guys. Definitely seem to be having better luck with them here. Right, let's have a look. So, you have a shiny tag. You do not. You do not. Knack tag. Food tag. Oh, I see. That's why you needed something with a food tag rather than a snack tag for that. No, it's only the tin fish that have the shiny tag. So, let's go for... That's 4 tin fish. And the shiny art one, brighten up my paintings, is 5. So we're going to need another 5 of them. May as well do that. And then make a bed. And then just wait for those to be ready. Okay. We were doing quite well here for getting tin fish. So let's just see if we can still get more. I could get another 5, that'd be wonderful. Oh. You know Echoes of the Plum Grove where you have to press space? Well, in this one you have to left click. Oops. Oops again. So I need a total of 9. I think I'm on about 5 now. 6. Like, nothing seemed, so far that I've been asked for, has seemed horrendous. You know, just a little bit like in Sandrock, the commissions you're given, generally you can get. There's the odd one where it's a bit rough, and you can't really get it as easily, but generally 9 times out of 10 you can get what you need. I like the fact that you only need to get tags for things, so if you find something with a tag... Oops. So if you find something with a tag that's like a fish tag, I could have handed in like metal and fish instead of the tin fish maybe, if I had something else that was like shiny. And I'm going to use fish for an art challenge. We're on 8, I think we need 9, so we need 1 more. But fishing kind of close to shore seems to be getting me more, rather than trying to really reel it out. Okay, that's 9 tin fish. So if we head back over to the collection bin, we should be able to get 2 of our quests done. And I don't know what we need for a bed. Let's see, can I craft a bed? I need some fluffy... I did have some fluffy nuts. And I had some log stump. Oh, we don't have quite enough wood for this. So I need to collect some more wood for the plain bed. That's fine. That will maybe be the next thing we do then. So I've got my fish. I like that it'll only take what you need. My shinies. And my... So I've got the bed. I've got the pepper one. And I could probably take a couple more requests now. I don't know... Green plant and slimy. I don't know how I'm going to get the waterweed. I don't know how I'm going to get anything with a cute tag, but I'm going to accept them and see what I can do. Because those are going to be challenges for me, effectively. So I've got nothing with a cute tag so far. Certainly none of the fish. Fluffy, copper, iron, gold, pretty. In fact, I can see the tags down here anyway. I can sort by tag. I don't have anything with cute tag. So let's have a craft. Anything with cute tag. Musical. Machine. Plain. Fence. Stone and wood. No. Nothing cute yet. So I'll have to check on that one. I wonder if there might be anything in the inventor, in the researcher that might be cute. Or anything that I could buy that might be cute. But I think it's probably time to make some, get some more trees. See if I can make that bed. I have done. Lovely. I'm not going to hand that in right away. I'll hand that in the morning, I think, when the new quests come out. I'll head down here. to the farm and go to bed. Oh, then I'm going to have to wrap up the episode. Man. I wonder if I can harvest any of these yet. I don't even know if they're really growing. Here we are, harvest item. I would imagine they would be harvestable when the pause menu, open inventory, change tool, fishing, start cast line, pause, open inventory, interact or open, place item, pick up item. So I just got the seed back there. That just took it back to nothing. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I wish I hadn't really worked it out with, like, something I needed for a quest, but never mind. So, though, and you can see how much they've grown. So, they just need to grow a bit more, I guess. Okie McDokie then. So, that, my friends, is the last Craftsman so far. Really, really enjoying so many of the game mechanics. They are so interesting, aren't they? Really enjoying them. And let me know, like I say, if you want to see a continuation of this and kind of see where the story goes and everything. Like I say, it's still in early access at the moment, but it seems to have quite a lot to it already. So big thumbs up for this one. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, then you can subscribe and I can let you know when things are going to be out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.